Hello everyone, this is Demon Dwells. I was actually looking for homosexual video games because I thought it would be something funny to play. I didn't know if I would find any, but I actually found a website called modernwomandigest.com dash video games turning children homosexuals, and I found this quite funny. It says how video games are turning your children into homosexuals. And it was wrote on November 4th, 2013. It's got 115 comments. Alright, moms, listen up. There's a pandemic going around right now that no one seems to want to touch with a 10-foot pole in fear of being unpolitically correct. But I'm here to say what no one else wants to, because as a journalist, that's my job. It's also my duty as a proud American woman who wants only the best for our nation's future. It's high time we call out video games for what they really are, packaged weapons aimed at our children by gay community to turn our children into homosexuals. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. I've never played a video game that turned me into a homosexual, so I don't know. Or a lesbian, I should say. I don't know any men that have turned gay from playing too many video games either. So I don't know what kind of drugs this woman's on. Let's look at the timeline and facts. Video games as well as homosexuality have been around for a while. I think homosexuality has been around longer than video games, woman. Video games as well as homosexuality was an invention of the early 20th century, although video games as well as homosexuality only started to become popular and socially acceptable in the late 1970s. Do you see any coincidences yet? No. Okay. Sorry. Let me continue. The computer, where a large majority of video games are played on in our modern age, was invented by a homosexual... Oh my god. A homosexual named Alan Turing. While slightly off topic from the subject of video games, allow me also to take this time to add in a large majority of serial killers were also homosexuals. Wow! Now let's take a look at the genres of video games that are gaining popularity over the recent years. Sports games such as football and soccer. Do you really expect me to believe that these games are geared towards teaching our children how to play sports better, how to be healthy competitors, and encouraging them to stay fit? There's nothing more homosexual than watching a bunch of men in tights running around wrestling with each other for some balls. I think this woman needs some dick. I think that's what it is, because she's referencing balls over a fucking sports video game. Are you serious? It's even worse that these children are forced to play the game with a viewing perspective of the character's buttocks the whole time. Okay, I've never seen anybody stare at somebody's buttocks while they're playing a fucking video game. How are they going to play? I find it incredibly hard to believe that the developers of these games did not know what they were doing when they made their characters overly muscular while wearing tight little shorts. Like seen in the attached photos, not only does it encourage homosexuality, but it also encourages cross-dressing. What the fuck? I've never seen a cross-dressing football video game player. Oh my... What an idiot. Sorry. Okay, role-playing or fantasy games. This genre is especially dangerous to young, impressionable minds out there. Not only are all the male characters in these games extremely feminine and heavily into cross-dressing, but many of them are so girly that it's hard to even tell what gender the character even is. This is a cause for great concern, as it instills in our children a sense of gender confusion or gender neutrality, and sends the message to little boys that it's okay to be gay or at least be really effeminate. I can't say that word. Take special care when allowing your children to play these types of games. Avoid any that are anime-styled or made in Japan, or any games that have an overabundance of magic-themed characters, as they often showcase male characters with long flowing hair and wearing dresses. This is from Soul Calibur. And he's not wearing a fucking dress. Massive multiplayer online games, or MMOs. This genre is fairly new but gaining popularity at an alarming rate. As the internet becomes more of a household necessity as the years go by, like the role-playing or fantasy games. Sorry, I thought it said Final Fantasy for some reason listed above. These games are riddled with effeminate, cross-dressing male characters for children to play. The only major difference in this specific genre is instead of playing these games by yourself in shame, you are playing online with massive amounts of players. Plot. Hold on, let me scroll down. Plots into your game as well that you can interact with on various levels. This may seem harmless and good for their social skills, but is actually quite dangerous. Most people who gravitate towards these games are sexual predators, many of them being pedophiles specifically. That's bullshit. I play online games all the time, every single day, and I've never heard a grown man hit on a little boy. Wow. These dirty men will make girly-looking characters and attempt to engage in lewd activities with whomever they can. Something that has come to be known in the online community as cyber-sexing. It's not happening on video games, lady. It's happening in chat rooms. They don't care who they do it with or what age the person behind their avatar is. In fact, studies have come to show that these predators find more sexual satisfaction when the person they are cyber-sexing is under the age of 16. Be careful, parents, when your child asks that you buy them a game in this genre. This is the most dangerous of the 3 listed genres here. Wow. I don't think I want to read any more of this. Okay, it's almost over. This is stupid. Where was I? Okay. Your child is pretty much guaranteed to walk away from it as a homosexual. Okay, so I guess if you play a video game, you're going to turn into a homo, if he's not already. Since to want to play these types of games, you must have some homosexual tendencies to begin with. Of course, this is only touching the tip of the iceberg on this issue and all different genres of video games out there that are a subliminal danger to your children. My advice to you is to keep your children away from video games at all costs. It is a clear tool for the homosexual agenda in which to recruit new members to their team. They think they're clever and not being noticed, going after young and impressionable before they've really had a chance to realize what sexuality is, and to brainwash them into believing that they're gay and it's okay. It's time to take a stand, parents. It's time to tell the gay agenda, no, you cannot have my child. This is fucking retarded, and I'm posting it.